Now, when you talk about hackers, there are basically three different kinds of hackers. You have your black hats, and these are the people who are really the bad guys. The black hats are the ones that usually have a very high level of skill, and they are known as what's called crackers. Then you have the white hats. The white hats are the people out there trying to do the good job. They're the ethical hackers. They are the people trying to do the security analysis, doing penetration tests, trying to help other people with their security. These are the white hats. And then, of course, you have the gray hats. And the gray hats are kind of hard to tell. Are they on the good side or on the bad side? In fact, they may be former black hats that maybe have gotten caught, or maybe just have all of a sudden grown a conscience, and now they're trying to step over and go on to the white hat side of hacking. So you have these three basic layers, or three different classes of hacking. So, like I said, the former black hats are usually called the gray hats. These are reformed crackers. They are people with first-hand experience. They are people who have done it in the past but are not doing it anymore. While the white hats are usually your security consultants. And these are people that usually you hire to come in and take a look at your network. Maybe consulting firms or different firms that specialize in the security. So what do ethical hackers really do? Well, ethical hackers help you find out how people are going to try to crack your network. In other words, what can people see? How can they get in? How can they penetrate my network? You really can't defend yourself if you don't know how they're going to attack you. And that's what ethical hackers do. Ethical hackers come in and actually try to do penetration tests. They try to compromise the system to help you learn from where your weaknesses are. So can hacking really be ethical? Yes, it can. Hacking itself is not a bad word. Hacking is a good word. It refers to somebody who really enjoys computers. They like them. They know them. They have a very high level of skill. They want to learn as much as possible. Now, the media has us thinking that a hacker is the bad guy, and hackers are coming to compromise our data and steal our information. Well, that's not the hacker. That's the cracker. That's somebody that uses his hacking skills, only he uses them for offensive purposes. Maybe it's to compromise information, maybe it's to steal information. An ethical hacker is somebody with computer skills and the knowledge necessary to test systems, but does it in a very professional manner. So, how do you get to be an ethical hacker? Well, the first thing is you're going to have to be proficient with programming and with computer networking skills. The next thing is you're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to be familiar with the different kinds of vulnerabilities that different systems and different applications have. You need to make sure that you practice your hacking and practice it on a regular basis. And you also have to make sure that you follow a very strict code of conduct. Some of the skills that you will use as an ethical hacker could be used in the wrong way. So you have to make sure that you maintain a very strict code of conduct. So, what is the skill profile of an ethical hacker? Well, it's somebody who's very adept at working in the different domains of computers, whether it be the operating system or the network or the application. It's somebody who will have a very in-depth knowledge of not only Windows, but also Unix and Linux as well. And it's somebody with an exemplary knowledge of networking. You need to understand exactly how computers talk to each other. And sometimes you need to know that on the ones and zeros level. You really need to know it at that level. So,